Art history is dominated by men, the artwork by men, and that's, I think, why we're in a period where we're reevaluating women's contributions to the fine arts.
So for us at the Center for Visual Art, it is a wonderful fit for our mission, which is to have a dialogue about contemporary urban issues through the lens of progressive contemporary art.
I think women artists have been underrepresented, especially in abstraction.
Women really weren't recognized probably till the 1970s in general, certainly in the United States, and probably not in Europe either.
So what we can do is, make some strides in rectifying that and bringing attention to the artists that are working here in Colorado, and really fantastic artists.
We have artists who have been active for a couple of years. We have artists who have a 40-year career. We have people in between, and we have artists who are no longer with us.
There are 4 artists who have really set the stage and are more historic, and then the remainder are working today in Colorado.
The historic artists I selected, and with I'm getting loans from the Kirkland Museum and from private collections here in town, are Mary Chenoweth and Nadine Drummond, both of whom are painters.
Mary Chenoweth was extraordinarily adventurous in her art. She did, really starting in the 1950s, she was doing early abstractions in Colorado. It's unusual for an artist that does very fine realism and impressionism to do really fine abstraction, but Nadine Drummond was able to do that. We have 2 of Colorado's great sculptors in this show.
Well, my son was a pilot and for Delta, and when he first became a pilot with his wings of gold, I made something that I called Wings of Gold. It wasn't like it, but I was certainly had that in my thoughts when I made my next piece. So that'll be in the show. It's 7 feet wide. It's a welded piece.
Of the over 600 Colorado artists I have in Kirkland Museum, over 200 that I have are women artists.
There will be 2 women in the student-curated gallery, and they are both alumni of Metropolitan State University of Denver.
I don't have half the artists that were on my initial list, just because, there's space limitations at the CVA. So just the idea of how many women, I have about 25, plus the historic artists, and there were definitely another 30 that could have been in the show, and just there wasn't room.
The artists in this exhibition are successful contemporary working artists. I think to have their work out in the world is absolutely exciting. I think there's a much broader audience for the artwork for each of these artists.
It's a whole different sensibility. Females bring a whole incredible different aspect to art.
This is a very hot topic, women in modern and contemporary art.